Hey you guys, Aubrey here. I am a wife and I'm a mom to 7 kids and we love eating healthy. I just went to Trader Joe's. I'm actually gonna take y'all through the store really quick to show you some of my absolute favorite things and what to look out for kind of moving into summer. And then we're gonna come back home and I'm gonna show you guys our monthly Trader Joe's haul for our family of 9. So first off, I just wanna show y'all some condiments. Their organic yellow mustard is absolutely perfect. A lot of mustards actually have natural flavors, but this one does not, so it's wonderful. Then they also have like this whole grain Dijon mustard, which looks really interesting. Then they also have ketchup, and organic ketchup a lot of times also has the natural flavors. This does have a little bit of sugar, I believe 3 grams of added sugar. They also have this organic mayonnaise. Now, don't let the organic fool you. It is made with soybean oil. So this is really not my favorite, not something that I would be getting. If you want a good, clean mayonnaise, you're gonna wanna look for the Primal Kitchen brand. But I did find this vegan mayonnaise. Now, I am not vegan, but looking at the ingredients, they do at least start off with avocado oil. They do have some natural flavors, but compared to the other one, I like that this one has a much better oil option. Then they also have pickles. I really do love these pickles here. A lot of pickles in like conventional grocery stores are gonna have like food dye and polysorbate 80 and other additives. This does contain some natural flavors, but they do also have some in the refrigerated section. Then we've got the pickled relish. This one here is not perfect. It has organic natural flavors, but it is about the best I can find anywhere. Then moving into the salad dressings, I'm sorry to say every single one on the shelf contains canola oil. This one is basically just canola oil and sugar, 7 grams of added sugar. No, thank you. This one, same thing. Goddess dressing, #1, canola oil. Moving on, we've got the Caesar salad dressing. What are we gonna find inside? Bam, canola oil. It's just all over the place. Again, balsamic vinaigrette, more oil, canola oil. And so, you know, when it comes to like a bread product, I'm a little bit okay with there being an oil that's not my favorite because it's a minimal amount. But with salad dressings, pretty much everything in that container is oil with some spices. Then we've got the taco mix. I do make my own, but if you're wanting something super convenient, this one is really great. Then they have this ranch seasoning blend. This is brand new. I have not tried it just yet. The ingredients here are not absolutely perfect. It does have some natural flavor. Instead of just having buttermilk, it says natural butter flavor and some safflower oil. But for me, those aren't complete deal breakers. Then the Green Goddess is also a new seasoning, and this one here also has some safflower oil. Again, for me, this is not a deal breaker. Moving on, I really love getting sunflower butter here at Trader Joe's, but I do skip this one because it has powdered sugar with some cornstarch in it. That's 3 grams of added sugar, which isn't like absolutely terrible, but for the exact same price, I can get the unsweetened, which is just roasted sunflower seeds and salt. Then if I want it a little sweeter, I can add maple syrup on my own. Then I absolutely love their liquid stevia. This is a very pure like version of stevia. It doesn't have any added erythritol or anything like that. Then I really like getting baking powder here because it is aluminum free and it is a phenomenal price. Then this minced garlic, I was excited to see this because it is very clean. It does have some citric acid, but that's not really something to worry about. If you want to make your own, I do have a video all about that. I also really love this chili oil. It's just sesame seed oil and the chilies, and it is super spicy and super delicious. And lastly, just something to look out for on all of their bagels. It does start off with enriched flour, which you would rather just see like a whole grain flour there. But also towards the bottom, it has monodiglycerides, which is something that's been linked to like heart issues. So something we definitely like to avoid at all costs. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at our grocery haul for our family of 9. You want apple rings?
Yeah.
We wait.
Wait.
Yeah. We wait. Okay, so I really like Trader Joe's for their bread products. This one here definitely has like the most ingredients of all of them. But other than that, all of these here have very like minimal ingredients. Their list is really short. They don't have a lot of preservatives or additives or anything like that. It's almost the same as if I were to make it at my house. There's not If I were to make it at my house, I would use, you know, flour and yeast and sugar and some form of oil and salt and vinegar. Like all of that is literally stuff that I could bake this myself if I had the time. I do sometimes make English muffins. I just went ahead and opted to get 2 packages of those, 2 packages of the pitas, 2 things of the cinnamon raisin bread. We're really wanting some apple rings. And then I got, I think, 5 loaves of this bread. Now, I was actually going to get 6, but there was only 6 and I didn't want to take the last one. So both this and the cinnamon raisin bread here does have canola oil. So like a lot of things in Trader Joe's contain canola oil. When it is in a bread product, because I make my own bread, like I know how much oil goes into a loaf and it is a minimal amount. So I am okay when it's not the absolute perfect oil in a bread. I do like here that it is expeller pressed, and then they are supposed to be non-GMO, everything from Trader Joe's. So that at least puts my mind at ease. But for a family of 9, this is only $1.99, I believe. And it is very clean ingredients compared to what I find in like your traditional grocery store bread. Unless I'm wanting to spend like $4 or $5 a loaf for like Ezekiel bread or Dave's Killer bread, it just really adds up. We go through about a loaf per like whatever we're doing. If I'm making French toast, if I'm making sandwiches, like we just fly through it. So this is one of those ways that I try to save our family money, but still getting like the best quality that I can afford. It's not like I just throw all caution to the wind and I get some junk with all sorts of craziness in it. I try to at least find food that has real ingredients, even if they're not absolutely perfect. I got a little thing of pears. I also got a little thing of mandarins. And we're gonna move into like snack territory. We do really like these honey wheat pretzels. I like to make like a dip out of yogurt and some form of nut butter with a little bit of maple syrup. That way you're still getting your carb, but you're getting some fat and protein as well. Then these organic corn chip dippers. I really like these for like Frito chili pie. I really like making my own chili. And it's organic corn, which is great. And so I got 2 of those. Again, is it perfect? No. We've got sunflower oil, but is it better than Fritos? Yes, sirree. Then we've got these baked cheese crunchies. This is 1 bag for 9 people for a month, okay? So, you know what? We are gonna eat some fun stuff. We're gonna have, you know, some little snacks that aren't 100% perfect. But again, this is so much better than like Cheez-Its or Cheetos that have all sorts of food dye and a lot of other like fake ingredients. So we really like these. Then we like these Bomba peanut snacks as well. These are also made, you know, so everything's supposed to be non-GMO corn and sunflower oil as well. And these are 99 cents. So I got 3 bags of those. I really like these sweet plantain chips. I broke into this on the way home. These are mommy snacks, and yeah, that's just what it is. It's yummy and delicious. Then I got 2 things of organic banana chips. I really like Trader Joe's because pretty much everywhere else, all of them contain sugar, which I'm fine with, but a lot of them have a lesser than oil. This one here uses coconut oil, and most of them also have vanilla flavoring, like natural flavors. So I like that these are just the bananas and their own actual flavor. Then I got some pitted prunes. These are non-sorbated. So what that means is there's no additional preservatives in there. It's just the actual plums. Then we're doing swim team, and a mom had some of these in-shell pumpkin seeds. I usually get like the green pepitas, but they just looked really good, and she was sharing some, so I decided to get some of the pumpkin seeds with salt. And then you already saw we had to break into them. There they are. There's the little guy. Some of these New Zealand sweet apple rings, unsulfured and unsweetened. And we have a visitor. A little lizard. Or a skink. I can't really tell. We are nature lavers over here. Nature lovers. Where? Everybody's gonna gather around. Then I got ahead and got 1 sunflower butter. I always get that unsweetened. And then this one, I did want to point out, I have bought everything but the bagel seasoning in many stores. I did not realize this one contains sea salt. So again, it's not bad that it has sea salt. Just know going into it, because the first time I used it, I had already salted what I was going to be eating it on, and then I added this, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's a lot of salt. Then I got this onion salt, This is one of my favorite seasonings. I literally just could put it in everything. And then this is new. I believe it's like actually like new, like not just new to me, but they have this ranch seasoning blend. It looked pretty fun. I do make my own ranch pretty often with seasonings and either sour cream or mayonnaise, but I felt like that was like a fun little buy. Then the crackers we usually get I could not find, so this is what I ended up getting. Woo! They're this is probably the most like processed thing that I got with the most ingredients, but I am not going to be making crackers anytime soon, so this is what we're going with. Got some late night dinner eaters. They were out mowing the grass. So over here is a watermelon cucumber cooler. This is just really fresh and delicious. I was thinking either maybe making like popsicles out of it, or maybe like halving it with some sparkling water. I don't know, something fun and like summery, because it is definitely already feeling like summer. And then the last thing I got was a bunch of shredded like hash browns. I think I got 6 bags of them. Trader Joe's is one of the stores that has the least additives. It only has a little bit of dextrose so they don't like stick together. Other than that, it's just potatoes. Everything else has like different sorbates and different preservatives that I just don't prefer to see. And these are only like $1.99 a bag. So those are my favorites. So I just want to stock up my freezer. So there you have it. There is our haul, and our total came to $100.14.